and since a few weeks, 3 guys which joining the League of Legends channel, playing and leaving again. No one knows where they're coming from, but they didn't do anything else than using that one channel, so I'm fine with that.
You've got the slots, on your TeamSpeak, and they're not bothering you, and they don't try and do stuff.
No,
It doesn't bother me.
no, me not either. As long they're nice to the rest and do not anything like using it.
Right, like that guy out there, Buzz. He's you don't piss him off. No, he's the one that guy that was on here. I didn't ban him. I kicked him.
Yeah.
No, he can come back. Buzz will ban you. But I also know Buzz sent him up here because he knew he'd mess with us.
Really? Ah, still there. You maybe get a short lag because my local MySQL DB did open a console for whatever reason. Every day at 12 I get that fucking window. I have to check if I got the virus.
What Windows are you running? 10?
Windows 10 at the moment. I don't know. In Germany we got Windows 10 for free.
Yeah, everybody did, but they took pretty much control of your computer when you did that.
Yeah. But with Windows 7 it wasn't much big of a difference. And at the moment the German data security blah blah, don't ask me for his title, guy which do laws or tell government what laws should be there, is investigating against Windows 10, especially it looks like Windows 10 in the actual version can never be used in firms because it would be against German work laws. That's
You have laws against computer programs?
we have data security laws. So, for example, we did install a bug tracking system at work. We had to talk with the union and approve that the work a person doing can't be controlled by this tool. So when we use this tool, we have to show the union that by law, not because the union wanted, of course the union wanted too, but the law asks that too, that we can't control if a worker is doing his job good or bad. We can't use that tool if it would do that. We can use it to do bug tracking and stuff, but we have to put off all the options you have with normally you get with the tools, like how many tickets one person's have, how fast he do his tickets and so on. We had to put all these options off.
So you can't keep track of worker productivity? What you're saying?
Yes and no. You can, but in a special controlled environment you just can. For example, when you're a shift worker, of course they control how many pieces you get and out of the end of the day, because workers get extra payment when they reach this target of the day. But they are not allowed to control how often he goes to the toilet, if he needs 1 second longer to get back from his break. No video control on such stuff is allowed. It's all forbidden. It was a big scandal when a supermarket shop did control its worker with video cards. It was a big scandal in Germany, and it's against law to do that. And that includes everything, so also software. When Windows, at the moment the discussion is that with the information Microsoft is collecting with Windows 10, you theoretically can see how long someone did work in Excel, how long someone had opened the browser, which pages he was viewing, and that's all against German law. So, working law. Private not. Private, there are also laws which was, for example, the reason for the New Deal between USA and European Union about data security. So empty. There's this safe harbor trade between European Union and USA. I don't know if you even heard in the USA about it. It says how data can come from one nation to the other. So how what data are allowed to transfer between the two continents and how they can be transferred and what. Where can I buy source? Ah, here. There can I buy. And that was against German law, which was then brought up to the highest court in Europe, and then they had to renegotiate, retrade, re-talk the deal, and made a new one. So yes, we Germans, mostly it's because our past. Of course, Second World War, the regime did much with data and information and controlling people, and GDR is the best example. The thing we Germans still feel can happen again when states or industry get too much information about, because GDR did just survive because it had all the informations about the people. So we have.
So you're saying with what's going on with America right now is what you're fighting against with your laws?
Yep. The same is with the TTIP trade deal. I don't know. Have you heard about it?
Yeah, it's trash, is what it is. But yeah, go ahead.
And there are also suits against it already in Germany, saying the court system is not okay. The data security again is not okay, and yeah. Such stuff normally is really strict regulated here. The same thing is when you
right now, if you look on my TeamSpeak, it says that I'm in Canada. The way that our American government has a law set up is they cannot read my information on my computer unless it goes out of country and then back in. They have now given me an IP address that sends it out to Canada and back in.
Here is both. First of all, German government is not allowed to do it. And secondly, when I, for example, for my homepage, when I simply put the server out of Germany, I don't need to care for German laws, but for the laws in this European country where the server is. The reason why in Sweden so much servers are because they have the highest and strictest laws about data control. So Swedish government is has no allowance to do anything when a server. They not even allowed to take data from it when a crime has happened. But yes, with the NSA scandal, this topic get got really big in Germany. With the spying of NSA
Yeah.
and all the stuff, the topic got up. Now it's a bit down because the refugee crisis and still going on financial crisis in Europe, so the topic is washed down a bit, but it's still there.
Yeah, everything I say to you is sent out of country and brought back in.
Yep.
Everything you say to me is sent out of country and it's ran through the NSA computer.
Yeah, I know. By the way, hi to the people on the third line. I hope our conversation is not too boring for you.